Okay, welcome to WoW 28. It's so funny. My husband's like, what's your day look like? I said, well, I have my 11 o'clock call. And he's like, well, what's that? And I said, well, I've only been doing it for 28 weeks, honey. It's like, it's waves of wellness. And so this call was created to inspire the members to create healthy habits. Because let's face it, when we get ill, oftentimes it's because of habits that aren't making us healthy. You know, every choice that we make is going to either help us or hinder us. And all of us are unique. Our bodies are completely different. And that changes every single day. So, what might make you feel really good today might make you sick tomorrow. And nobody knows that except for you. But what we do here at WOW is we give you options, we give you ideas, we give you tools for your tool belt. And my fabulous cohort here, Dr. Gloria, has had over 40 years of clinical experience. And she has written multiple books. She has lectured all over the world teaching doctors. She has written for health magazines for a very, very long time. And so she provides a world of wisdom on one end, and I have wisdom on the other end. So, but most of the stuff that we preach and teach and inspire you with is very, very similar. And so, Dr. G, why don't you go ahead and say hello?
Hello, good morning, everybody. I think we were chatting beforehand, but Tracy is so right. I mean, our whole commitment to this QHS family is to take all of our expertise and present it to you in every format we possibly can. I think all of you saw that. We talked a little bit about nightshades. What did I do? I hurried up and sent something to Tracy, and Tracy immediately does her magic with it and then post it to help you. She did the same thing with all her videos. I love her chair exercises. That's, to me, that's the best one you've ever done because I can do them. So we take a combination of all the expertise and the education and the experience, and we share it with you in every format we can. So I hope that all of you are benefiting from that, and some of your stories have told us that. So Tracy, thank you. Go ahead, hit it. I can't wait to listen to Ellen.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So, I actually just did another series of restorative yoga that comes out this week. And then next week is a yin yoga class and a some balance work because you guys asked for it. And the
Mhm.
restorative yoga anybody can do. You can do it laying in your bed, and it's a really good first step to just opening. Okay? All of
Mhm.
us, we sit and this gets tight, our hip flexors get tight, we roll our shoulders,
Oh,
and then that
our
creates
neck.
a lot of pain, right? In all different areas of your body. So that's what I'm inspired to do. But also, Gloria loves this quote from Hippocrates: before you heal someone, make sure they're willing to give up what made them sick in the first place.
Mhm.
And that changes, you guys. Like literally, you might not have a gluten sensitivity, and then all of a sudden you do, you know?
Yep.
So we all have, myself included, we all have healthy habits and we all have things that are not healthy for us, and we might not even be aware of it, right?
Mhm.
So we don't know
Yeah.
what we don't know. And the goal here again is not just more years in your life, but more life in your years. I see
Years.
my
Mhm.
mother-in-law who's going to be 90 in August. She has a lot of life in her years because she's always doing things and she's always happy and she's enjoying her life. And that's what we're here for, is to enjoy our human experience. But oftentimes, I'm sure you've seen people who are just waiting until it's over. They're just, my mother is this way, sitting in front of the television day in, day out, and she does have dementia, but she's just stuck in the mud. I told her a while back, she was lecturing me for giving her advice that she didn't want. I think I shared this with you guys, that I felt like I said to her, Mom, if you saw somebody burning in a car, would you try to save them? And she said, yes. I said, well, you're burning in a car and I'm trying to save you. But at the end of the day, there's only so much we can say. The horse has to be thirsty, right?
Right.
So she's not thirsty. So I would love to hear from you guys now. It's the time for your sharing. So many of you have created healthy habits, and I would love to hear what you have applied from the last few WOW calls. What changes have you made to your own life? Who's going to go first?
If you don't, she'll call on you.
Kelly, is that you? No.
Yeah, no, it was me.
Oh, okay.
So, Tracy, I know we've talked about this in the past, and I am transitioning to carnivore. So I'm still having some vegetables, but I've completely cut out all like gluten or rice, pastas, breads, grains, all of that stuff. So occasionally, like if I'm at a restaurant, I'll have like a salad or something, and or vegetables if it comes on my plate. But I primarily have been eating just the protein, and like a higher fat content, like a beef or something like that. And I have to say, I've been doing it for a couple of weeks now. All of my inflammation has gone away. I don't have any more low back pain. My joints don't hurt. I just feel so much better. I'm sleeping better. And so that's been a win for me. And I don't do the scale. I have an eating disorder. So to me, like, it doesn't even matter if I see the numbers going down, I start to obsess over it. So I don't do the scale, but I can tell that my clothes are fitting more loosely. So that's how I gauge, that kind of thing. So I'm definitely feeling much better since I did that. And I got the idea from Kira, actually. Kira and I said, oh, let's do that.
There's a lot of people that are in QHS that are carnivore. So, and I want to say, I'm glad that you mentioned this, Kelly, because if we keep doing what we've been doing, we're going to keep getting what we've been getting. So trying new things is how we know what works in our own body. And it's all up to you. What makes you feel good? So if eating carnivore makes you feel good, and that has to be physically, mentally, emotionally, it's not just physically, because if you're bored with your food and you're like feeling like this is not my jam, then it's not for you. But you want to notice what happens physically and emotionally during any type of a dietary change. So if it makes you want to chew your arm off, then maybe it's not the right choice for you. But if you feel satisfied and content and you're like, yeah, this is where I need to be, then that's a really good indicator. So thanks, Kelly. We're going to have to talk more about that later. Okay, Cheryl.
I've incorporated several things that I'm really happy with. First of all, I wanted to thank Dr. Gloria, because I've tried several of her recipes and really have enjoyed them. And
thank you.
You're welcome. But one of the things I did right away, because I had the little whipper, was to create the structured water and really be diligent about drinking that. And also the alkaline water at night. And I feel like that's been very, very beneficial. I've also incorporated pretty much all of using gluten-free flour to do any baking. And I feel like that is extremely beneficial. And then I'm going to chair yoga 3 times a week, and that's great.
Wow.
So anyway, I'm enjoying the
Cheryl, I have a question. Have you checked your urine pH, your with pH strips in the morning, first thing in the morning?
I have not. I still need to do that, so I haven't done it.
It would be important, because then it's a barometer that doesn't cost you hardly anything. There's 100 strips for $5 or $6. It's 100 days worth.
Okay.
And I just recommend you do it once a week. Like I do mine every Sunday morning. And that's a good barometer, because you don't want to get too alkaline either. Remember that.
Right.
If you get up to 8 or so, it's hard on the kidneys.
Okay.
So thank you for sharing that. But you really need to monitor your urine pH. Buy the little strips that are for urine, and just do it once a week. Kind of keep a little log and pick a day that you'll remember. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah. And
thank
Cheryl,
you.
What's important about that too is if your urine gets too alkaline, you're more at risk for bladder infections and so forth, and bad ones. So keep an eye on that. It's important.
Got it. Thank you.
And Kelly's right. You can have a UTI, a urinary tract infection, if you're acidic or if you're too alkaline. So that's why we say find that middle ground anywhere average in a month, if you're averaging and you're testing every week, average 7.5 more or less is where we want you to be. Okay.
Great.
So everything in life has to be in balance. So make sure you check it. Don't just think it's okay because you're doing alkaline. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we're going to have to go fast now because I want Ellen to have plenty of time. So Steph.
Added a lot of things to my new lifestyle. I've been doing a lot of muscle testing. Thank you, Ellen. I have added lamb back in. I can do lamb, but I'm still having issues with other things, and I was really having a problem with protein as far as meats. So lamb has been able to come back in, and I go straight to the market and get that. I have introduced a lot of extra brushing for the lymph system. I've done a lot of things, okay, and I've been the recipes have been great. I haven't figured out how to add lamb into all of them, but I have done lamb in a few, even the soups. And then I do the mushrooms and a lot of things. I have checked, and I too have used the dipstick, and I've been doing that without you telling me that. And because of Rich, when he said on a call a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about different kinds of water with Dr. Vicky. I pulled out my pulled it out, my structured water additive. So I've been able to do that, and I've been adding it to my alkaline machine. So I've been doing a lot of good things, and needless to say, I get up, I do my routine in the chair, but I have actually, as of the first of the month, decided that after I do my morning meditations, which make me feel great, I kid you not, and my gardening, I'm still able to do the yoga. So I'm getting my energy back.
Nice. That's so great,
Good.
Steph.
It is great. Steph, I have a comment. Anything you use in a recipe that's beef or chicken, you can substitute your lamb. So don't think that, just like I have to substitute chicken that's ground because I have the jaw issue and I can't chew. So just because it says a chicken breast, it doesn't mean, or a chicken cutlet doesn't mean you can't use ground chicken. Just remember that. That is still a meat. So any recipe you can substitute. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, Kira.
Real quick, I wanted to throw in there and say that, so I thought I couldn't eat meat for a long time, but it turns out that, and lamb was the only one, because there's something with the lamb and the fat of the lamb that is easier. I don't know what it is. There's a nutrient in there that other animals don't have. But
protein,
since I've stopped
the enzyme, Kira.
It's something else. It's not just the enzyme. There's something else, but I forgot what it was. But since I stopped eating the vegetables, I can now eat other meats. But what I was going to say was that even though, because of my head injury and everything, I couldn't make this shift to this diet until my brain started healing, because when I'm in stress, the only thing I can eat is sugar. Like, that calms me down. And so I had to get out of that before I could even make the shift into hearing, even though I'm pretty good at listening to myself and I know I eat pretty well. But even for me, that little bit of sugar, when I'm tired, I'm stressed, like today I'm exhausted and I want a cupcake, but I'm not going to have it. I'm going to go have a steak instead. But it's a thing. So but with my device, and as my brain's been healing, it's easier for me to eat the foods that I actually need rather than the foods that I think are going to keep me going.
That's cool.
Good.
That sounds like your intuition is even getting stronger, which I saw results of that yesterday. Thanks, Kira. Okay, Jorgen, you're going to close the door on this segment.
I'm very grateful because my motivation for training different kind of fruits and vegetables is increasing. So from the first WoW call, I think with the rebound until now, it's for me, it's a very big step. For many, it's nothing. But as you say, Tracy, 10 seconds is better than none seconds. So cardio training almost every day in the weekdays, and even I don't follow the lovely, glorious recipe, I get challenged to make the substitute for plants. So that's a big challenge
Mhm.
every week, but it's very good, very good. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you, Jürgen. That's great. And thank you for always being on the shows. We appreciate seeing you and your
I
sharing.
I love seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, you guys, I love your sharing. Thank you so much. We love hearing your beautiful voice. And today we are so lucky to hear one of our favorites, who is Ellen. All of you know Ellen. She is one of our
Yes.
first admin, and she's an energy healer, a trainer. She's certified in the law of attraction life coaching. She can clear allergies, traumas, and dramas from this life and past lives. She has studied and learned numerous healing modalities and advanced woo-woo. We don't know what that is. That's just normal, right?
Yeah, totally.
What's that? And so today what she's going to do is share the ultimate healing tool, strengthen your chakras, optimize your body systems, clear your meridians, auric bodies, and non-beneficial energies, and infuse you with an E-pack. It must be an Ellen pack, which is a combination of the optimal doses of energetic vitamins, nutrient supplements, herbs, amino acids, minerals, energy, anything else required for optimal health. Right on, Ellen. Thank you so much for coming on WoW.
Thank you for having me.
How long have you been doing this work?
That energy healing professionally since 2010.
Oh, long time.
Yep.
Awesome.
So it's been a while. Mm-hmm.
Now, usually when people go into a business, it's because they have success doing something with themselves. What made you go into energy healing?
It's cool. It sounded cool. Now, me personally, I don't really have any health issues, but I like to learn all these different tools. So if someone I know or I might have something, then I can use it to help them. So it wasn't specifically I was trying to, cure myself or heal myself of something specific. I just love learning and just helping people that way.
Nice. And
Mm.
what do you have for us today? What are we going to learn today from you?
Well, today it's not so much about learning, but actually just having things done for you. I like to compare what I do. So Christine and Laura, they have quantum integration. They are key. Well, what I do is more like quantum disintegration. Disintegrate all your bad stuff. So they're key and I'm QD. Cutie, I'm the cutie for QHS. So what I can do and is going to do is just clear all your chakras, and these are all the energetic ones. Energetic chakras, energetic meridians. We talk about meridians a lot, during the other QHS calls, but these are all the energetic part of it. Because have you ever moved into a house and it's full of the previous owner's stuff? Would you want to do that?
No.
See, so you have to clear things out sometimes to make room for the good stuff. So you're getting a lot of good stuff on the other calls. What I want for this call is let's get rid of some of the bad stuff.
Cool. I'm down for that. So it's my understanding that all meridians are energetic pathways. They're like the energy highway in which your cells communicate. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes. But there are also like
Okay.
acupressure points and things like physically the points for those meridians. But what I do is just energetic in that because I'm not touching the points for acupressure or acupuncture.
Okay, got it. So is it called something, the work you do, or is it just your unique formula?
It's my unique formula. I've learned so many different modalities. I just combine it into my style, my way.
Now, is this something we can learn how to do for ourselves as well? Or do we need to have you come back to WoW every quarter and do it for us?
You might have to do that. Okay, so the ultimate healing tool, as I described, is your body. Everybody has that, okay? So the ultimate healing tool is your body. Your body knows how to heal. I mean, if you cut yourself, are you consciously thinking, heal, cut, heal, cells, stitch together my skin. You don't think about that because the body knows what to do. It automatically heals. It wants to heal. So we just need to remember that and get out of the body's way of healing.
Okay, cool. So what do we do?
Sit back and relax and do nothing while I clear your stuff for you.
Okay.
All right, so let's so normally when I do this, I I do things at like the speed of thought. I can do this in like instant, but I'm going to slow it down a little and we're going to do it in sections. So what we can do is I'll do one batch of clearings, and then if we want to go and see if anybody has any feedback, if they feel anything, and then I can do another batch, or I can clear it all and then we can do feedback at the end. How would you like to do it?
Well, since you're the guest, I'm going to let you pick whatever you think is the most effective for all of us.
Yeah, I agree. You pick,
All right,
Ellen.
let's clear everything and then feedback at the end.
Uh-oh.
All right, are you freezing, Tracy? You good? I think Tracy might be frozen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I
She-
run energy, sometimes technology gets wacky. Like I've blown out watches before and they no longer work. So I'm gonna actually go off camera because watching me do energy healing sometimes, what I call it is bobbleheading. Like it looks like I'm physically plugging myself into an electric socket. So it's not very comforting looking sometimes. It might be kind of distracting. So I'll turn off my
Ellen?
camera. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. For all of us that have a white device, should we have it in a specific position? Should we have it on our body, off? It doesn't matter?
And that's one thing, like my style is not really rules based. I don't
Okay.
whatever works for you. If you're feeling drawn to have your white device next to you, okay, do it.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it feels like, okay, let's put it off to the side so I don't blow it out, maybe I should. Dang, I forgot I'm wearing
Yeah,
my
I was gonna say.
yeah, I know. Oh well,
When you
okay,
said blow out your watch,
I
it's
know.
like I don't want to blow out my angel here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah, so whatever you're drawn to do, just do it. My device will be fine. All right, so first I'll clear out all your chakras and meridians. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna do it all at once, like I normally do. Okay, and then that way we have a little bit more time for feedback, because I can do things faster.
So do
than
we sit with our eyes closed? Do we do something special?
whatever
Make
you
funny
feel like.
faces?
Yes, absolutely. If you feel like it, yes. Do what you normally want to do or feel like doing. That's my style. Do what feels best for you. You know, if you want to dance while I'm doing this, cool. If you want to sit still and close your eyes and relax, cool. Whatever you want to do. All right. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. And I'm gonna go silent, just because that's easier for me. I'm not a huge talker. Okay. Now you may be feeling warm, you may be feeling cold, you may be feeling tingly, you may feel nothing. It's all good. Everyone's different. See if you notice any sensations. Do you notice any sensations in your fingers, your feet, your body? Do you feel something from outside, like a cool breeze or a warm breeze? Do you feel something leaving, dissipating? Do you feel more energized? Do you feel more relaxed? Just notice any sensations. Oh, energy's still running. Hang on. Round 2. All right. I think the energy has slowed down a little bit. Now, a
I
lot of
felt really
times things pop in my head too. And for some reason, the song Hava Nagila popped in my head. Go ahead.
So I felt just really buzzy, like a light vibration everywhere. What did
Mhm.
you notice going and doing what you like? What did you find?
So when I run energy, my legs are usually going like like restless leg syndrome or something. They're always moving. Um, I if I don't run them through my legs, sometimes they run through my head. That's why I call it bobbleheading. So I try to run it through my legs because it really is very tiring for my neck a lot of times when I do that. So and then I do feel tingling in my hands as well. They're still tingling now, but it's always different. Now I'm not a seer so much. My ability is claircognizance. I know things, and then clairaudience is my second, so that I hear things like songs popping in my head, thoughts popping in my head. So people who feel are more clairsentient, like we talked about. I think last time Dr. Gloria may be more clairsentient because she can feel things more. So everyone has these different clairs, the different clair abilities in different ranking order. So whatever's highest for you, that's probably how you experience things most. Like somebody that is clairvoyant, maybe they saw colors or visions, things like that. If you're a feeler, clairsentient, then you may be feeling more physical things in your body. If you're clairaudient, maybe you heard songs while I was doing that, or some other a voice talking to you, or claircognizant. You just knew, oh, this is what's going on. This is clearing. This is coming in. Whatever. Well, I don't think anyone was tasting anything or smelling anything, but that's also another clair, which actually, maybe you did smell something like a perfume, or maybe some angels or spirits, or relatives, wore some certain perfume, and that reminds you of that person. So there's a lot of different ways that you can sense and feel things.
Cool. And
Tracy?
go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to make a comment. I didn't say anything in the beginning purposely, but about 2 hours ago, I ended up with an ocular migraine where I'm looking at all of you through broken glass again. You know, Tracy, I've described to you how bad that is. And it's a headache that there's the distortion in vision, and then you get the headache, like somebody just pounds you. So I didn't say anything. And about halfway through her meditation, I don't know if you noticed me, I had like something in my eye that I felt like I had to get out, and the headache is gone. So
Cool.
whatever it cleared, I had to get something out of my eye. I felt like, like when us gals get a piece of makeup or something, that's kind of what it felt like. It was irritating, and then it stopped and the headache was gone. That's and I usually don't feel things during meditation. So whatever you cleared, in my practice, I would say you cleared something that I didn't want to see, and I can see clearly now. That's
fabulous.
Louise Hay would say in her book, that if it's in the eyes, it cleared something that maybe you're not willing to look at. And I'm going to consider that in my meditation. But thank you. Headache is gone, and the eyes are still a little bit tired in the eye, but I'm not looking through broken glass. So thank you.
Cool.
Awesome. So Ellen, I want to ask you about these 5 bullet points. Okay. So we had that experience, and I want to, well, actually first let's hear from members. Let's see what I want to ask you like to break down all 5 of these, bullet points in more clarity, but I also want to hear what their experience was. So who wants to share first?
Christine?
Yeah, I was looking for the hand raise because but I put this one up till I could find it. So a coolness. When I do my own work, I get that coolness too when there's things that leave. So absolutely, I feel coolness down the back of my arms, down my back. And I know that has to do with the nervous system. So that's really exciting. And it feels like the breath I'm taking in is cooler air. So I must have been carrying some kind of heat in my body. I knew I woke up this morning not feeling my best. So this was pleasant. Thank you so much, Ellen.
Awesome. Yay. That's cool. Ha! Okay, you got some competition, Ellen. Michelle.
Kind of the same as Christine was saying. I got the vibration in my hands, and it's like I got encased in a very cool presence almost. So yeah, that was really cool, Ellen. Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was it. Yeah.
Thanks, Michelle. Okay, Nancy.
Hi, good morning, you guys.
Hi.
I experience really heaviness. I have sinus issues, I guess, so sometimes, but up here in my eyes were really, really heavy, in my forehead. That was, I don't know, I have hearing aids in, and I moved my device. I didn't want to blow it out, but maybe the hearing aids were picking it up. I don't know, but it was, now it feels fine, and my head is clear.
Yay.
So thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, Linda, then Lori.
You're muted, Linda.
I felt cold all over. It was a comfortable coolness and just vibrating all over, just very comfortably vibrating. But the coolness I really enjoyed, and it started here and then it just moved throughout the body. Thought maybe the back door was open, but no. It was you the whole time.
Yeah, you need to have that experience living in Vegas often, I'm sure. That'd be a welcome treat. Okay, Lori.
Okay, at first I felt tingling in my like fingers, and I've been doing the meditations, and my intentions have been for my shoulder, which is like numb half the time, and for behind my knee because I messed it up, and that's been improving. But during this one, I felt my fingers tingling, and then I felt tingling down the back of my legs and then my toes, and they're still tingling. It's like it's trying to go out. All this is, and then it felt cool on the back of my legs. It was just, and there's definitely I've got a sweater on. I'm not, no reason to be cool.
That's awesome.
Like a cool.
I hope it's all leaving me, Ellen. That bad stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then Michael, and then we're going to go back to Ellen. Thanks, Lori.
I got a headache right afterwards. And then the other thing I wanted to say for people still waiting for their device, I just got mine.
Yay! They're shipping. They are shipping.
That's awesome. So you got a headache right after. Do you still have a headache?
A little bit, yeah. I have really, really, really bad sinuses. I'd say probably 9 out of 10 mornings I wake up and they're going strong enough that I have to take sinus medications. But it's weird because if I wake up like at 5, I don't have sinus problems. So it's between 5 in the morning, and I have to wake my son up at 7. So between 5 and 6:45 in the morning is usually when they kick in.
Let me comment on that,
Interesting.
Tracy. Have you checked your bedroom for mold? I'm going to be writing an article with some testimonials and about mold because I've worked with it for so much. Have you checked your bedroom for mold? Because between 4 and 6, or sometime it's 3 and 6, Michael, is when the dew, starts coming down and when any mold spores are going crazy. My youngest son had that issue. He never had a problem until about 3, 4 in the morning. And then he would get up and he would be in agony with a sinus headache and all this congested. Check your bedroom for mold. I will write an article to guide all of you. I'm in the process of doing it, but I haven't finished my research on what I want to share with you. But check that. And now that you have your device, charge it and put it on your sinuses and see how that helps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I put it right
Okay?
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was fine. I didn't really have a problem until about 3 months ago. And then all
What
of a sudden,
changed?
3 months
Yeah,
ago
what
till
changed
now,
What
it's
there?
like
changed?
every single
Yeah,
morning.
what changed 3 months ago? Did you buy new bedding? Did you put on new curtains? Did you do new floors? What changed? This is why I'm a health
Uh,
detective. I mean, something changed.
yeah, nothing changed. I know that the
Did
uh
something happen in your life
Yeah.
traumatically, or some instance, something that happened, maybe not physically, but mentally or emotionally?
um I don't think so. I started meditating a lot, and I can't remember where, but I read somewhere that if you write down your dreams you have every morning, that um you'll find a pattern. You'll find that there's a pattern in your dreams, and if you can recognize that pattern, that is what I guess the CIA use that to train people to do remote viewing.
Interesting.
And it's like I did that for about a month, and then all of a sudden my sinuses started hitting me.
Oh,
Whoa.
So it was emotional.
yeah.
I'm getting the sense that you might be getting attacked.
Uh-huh.
And
Ah,
I think
that's
Kira
Kira
agrees.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I was
Kira
also going
agrees.
to say that if you just start meditating all of a sudden, and you, when you first start, if you start meditating mentally, like if it's a mental thing rather than a beingness thing, then it can get coagulated and get stuck in your head, and you have to shift the energy down around out of your head into your heart, into your solar plexus, or up and out, through just release it rather than keeping it contained. And I think that when people first start, that's something that happens. The energy you start to notice energy's moving around, but you don't know how to release it. You don't know how to allow it to move around.
So everywhere where you're not willing to release energies that are non-beneficial to you, are you ready to destroy and uncreate that all now?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Everywhere where you feel like something is out of your control, destroy and uncreate that all now. that feeling any better?
A little.
Cool. And it'll probably keep working on you and everyone.
Thank you, Ellen. Okay,
Mhm.
let's discuss some of this stuff, shall we?
You want to
All right, I
talk?
wanted to
Yes.
get to the
Ooh.
magic first.
Mhm.
Okay, so the first thing you said is share the ultimate healing tool. I wanted to start with the experience before the discussion so that we have it in us already. So what would you consider the ultimate healing tool?
I said that was your body. Your body
Okay,
is the ultimate healing tool. Yep.
okay. And strengthening our chakras. Can you explain what that actually means?
Well, your chakras are your energy centers, and there are a lot more than 7, but the 7 are like the main ones that most people know. So the way I view chakras is they can be weakened or strengthened. So the way I test is, okay, is it strong or is it weak? And so I strengthen them all because any incident or daily habit or daily something in your life can make it a little weaker or make it a little stronger. So to me, it's like always fluctuating. So we just want to strengthen it all. Okay, and then the meridians, I clear all of the for the meridians, they're either like blocked or clear. So there might be a point along the meridian that could be blocked. And so we want the energy flowing. So like a kink in the hose, we want to unkink it.
Okay, cool. And what about the auric bodies?
The auric bodies are just all of the other bodies that are non-physical that could have things, junking it up. Sort of. So there are 7 different auric bodies. I don't really talk about all of these things. I just do it, just clear it because to me it's like blah blah blah. I'm more of an action girl. Let's just clear it. Get rid of it. If you don't need it, it's not beneficial, why have it? Or just let's clear it out of there.
Now, isn't there a way that our auric bodies can actually protect us from infiltration? Like you guys assume that Michael was being attacked. Is there a way that we can power our auric body to protect us from attacks?
Absolutely. You can picture things. Sometimes if you're I was a Star Trek Next Generation fan. So I always hear like Riker, he like if they're getting attacked, shields up, red alert, red alert, shields up. So that's like to me, if I'm feeling something, maybe I'll go shields up, red alert. Just and you can just think things like that or picture things like that. You can picture yourself in a protective bubble, a shield that mirrors so that anything that hits you bounces back off. So there are a lot of different ways you can ground yourself by picturing like a deep rooted connection to the earth. There are a lot of different ways. A rose. Looking at Pamela's background, some people use a rose and picture like a rose around your body. So there are a lot of different ways because roses are very high frequency. So there are a lot of different ways to protect yourself, and it's just finding what works for you. And what works for you one time, maybe you're not drawn to it the next time. So that's why I always want multiple tools, multiple different modalities. It's like you have one tool like a hammer. Is a hammer going to help you unclog a toilet? Good luck with that one, That's why it's always cool to have, multiple tools. Have a lot of different tools because different situations need different things. And that's why I'm constantly learning different modalities and then incorporating what works for me. And maybe it might not work for me, but it actually works for you. So that's what I like to do.
So, and then what do you mean with an E-pack? What's an E-pack?
That's the energetic pack. That's my own thing where it's just infusing all the, E energetic Ellen pack. So it's all the vitamins, amino acids, nutrients, herbs, taking all the stuff that's good for you for optimal health and just bringing it in. So it's like bringing in the energy of it, which is like the frequency of it. Hello.
Cool.
So it's, yeah, bringing that in. So instead of taking 50 billion vitamins and supplements, what if you could go to a Whole Foods or a grocery store, go down the vitamin aisle and like absorb all of the nutrients and supplements that you need? And like the aroma essential oils. Hey, what if you could do that? Wouldn't that be way
Okay.
cheaper too?
I hate gagging down pills. I'll put my vitamins in a cup and they'll sit there for days. Like I just hate gagging down pills. So what I'm hearing you say is perhaps I could just have all my vitamins out there and just do like a little sweep and then visualize everything coming into my body and going exactly where it needs to go.
Yep.
Wow, I'm gonna buy that one because that'll save me
Yep.
that gag reflex. Also, well, think about the money that you'll save on spending, you know,
Exactly.
all that. Okay, I like that. And then the other thing I really like what you said is when we remove something, and this goes for everything, you guys, everything's energy, right? So if you remove something out of your life, your body is going to try to find a way to fill that gap. So that's why I recommend bringing things in that are good for you to push out and crowd out the things that aren't serving you. I always say it's called crowding out the crap. And so what Ellen did is she removed these blockages. She removed these things that weren't serving us and
I
then
cleared the crap.
she cleared out the crap. She crowded out the crap. And then but then she infused us with those vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, herbs, you know, all that good stuff. So I really like that. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to ask you is what is the daily practice that we can each do for ourselves to incorporate the types of things that you do?
Well, if you want to do the daily vitamins and supplements, and it doesn't have to be just like in front of you, call it from the distance. Everything is energy. Call it from the Walmart store, call it from the Kroger or whatever. Call it into you. You don't have to actually go there physically. You know, these are advanced woo-woo things, sort of things. So yeah, call it in. That's something you can do. If you really want to, you can just say, okay, give me the e-pack every day. The universe will know what you're talking about. You guys all know what I'm talking about now. Do it. That's all you have to do.
Call in the e-pack. I like that. And then I learned something from one of our members, Karina. So she and I had a conversation, and she said that oftentimes she can see that I have a lot of hangers on, like a lot of energetic hangers on. And so she said a really good practice for me to do would be to visualize, you know, like a fish net, you know, like you're going to clean a fish tank or whatever. She said, visualize you take a fish net and passing it through your crown, through your whole body. And what's coming out, what's pushing out is all the energy that's hanging on, and then make it go out your feet. So
you can do that. You can picture yourself standing under a waterfall of healing golden light and then wash out all the junk. There are lots of different ways, lots of different tools to do all of these different things.
Awesome. Trudy has a question, and then at the top of the hour, we are going to start the meditation for the HHS meditation. Trudy, I don't see your cute face, but I see your hand. Oh, there you are. Okay. I lost you.
There you
go. There you go. Sorry. What I felt, see, I have sinus problems too. I always wake up to feeling like there's water in my ears in the morning. And so when you were doing this, I got this sensation like by my ear, in my jaw, where my teeth are, on the right side of my face, not on the left side. And what was really interesting is I don't have anything wrong with the left side, I mean the right side, so I couldn't figure out what that was, but it still have it. It's a little sensation.
Are you chewing over something in your life? Like that's you're trying to chew over a decision or something like that? Trying to decide?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. and my right side is like my dominant side. So does that have anything to do with the right side of your brain? Because there's a left brain, right brain. One is more analytical. One is
Are you
more
being a little bit
creative, I
more
think, or something.
analytical now? Are you being too analytical right now?
Yeah.
What's popping in your head?
Thanks. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, I like how you said that because I feel like we know the answers already. We just have to ask the right questions of ourselves. And oftentimes when somebody else asks us that question, then we go, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Right, Trudy? Did you just have
We're
that?
the reflector. We're reflecting back.
Yeah. Tracy, I want to make a comment. You said something in the beginning of the show. Maybe we should have Ellen back every 3 months or so. If she's willing, think about this. Just like eating for the seasons, as the season changes, this is the beginning of spring. If Ellen is willing to, wouldn't it be great to have her every 3 months when we change seasons, when the life cycle changes, when the food changes, so that she can help us clear whatever garbage we've collected during those 3 months. I think that would be amazing. What does everybody else think about that? Thumbs up?
Yeah.
See?
I think we're all into that one.
Yeah. That would be great if you can arrange that, Tracy.
Also do your own clearing. I don't want to be clearing garbage only 3 months. You should clear it every day. Get all the junk out.
Oh yeah,
no,
I know, but I mean,
I
having
know.
somebody with the with the background and the experience you have helps us to continue to do that because it empowers us.
Yes,
And
yes.
I always visualize white light around me when I'm concerned about being around somebody or being in an area where I don't feel real comfortable or real safe. I've always
I'm all about
visualized just white
empowering.
light. Yeah.
all
So
about
if you can
empowering.
empower us quarterly when we change every quarter, I think that'd be great. So just something to consider. Thank
Cool.
you.
Thank you, Ellen. Okay, last question, Kira.
I was a comment to say that when people like Ellen and Christine do their thing in a room like this, so Ellen's saying, I'm here to empower you. She demonstrated that the way that these two and some other people work, and maybe other people here too, is that your unconscious part of you is already learning. And when the clouded mental part gets out of the way and you start looking at the stuff that you know, all of these tools will just come naturally. You'll go, oh yeah, because it's something you now have in your realm of consciousness. So it'll start coming faster and you'll be able to do more of it. And when you get around masterful teachers and people who are they demonstrate and they do for, but they're not hand-holding coddlers, you actually learn faster because something is opening inside of you to accept responsibility and to accept the new information.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Well said.
Well, and just because I'm talking doesn't mean I'm teaching it just that way. I'm teaching subconsciously, and there's other stuff in my field that you're picking up on that you don't even realize because it's cooler that way, more fun. That's why sometimes I feel like I'm stumbling on words because I'm like 5 thoughts ahead and I'm still trying to say my first sentence, so it doesn't come out all the way. So it's so much more stuff that's coming out and into your fields now that you now have because you've been here that I can't always blah 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 blah, you know. So that's why I don't always talk that much. You can get more subconsciously.
Nice. And now we're going to be able to telepathically communicate one of these days too, right? So,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
and be aware of it because I bet you we already are, but we just aren't aware of it, you know, especially this group. I mean, I feel like the QHS admin and members are just so far different than most of the rest of the world. And that's why we're here, right? It's like coming home. It's like being like we've known each other and now we're just remembering each other. And I just love that. And thank you, Ellen, so much for coming on today. Thank you for just always being you. You're so delightful and we just we appreciate you so much. So I'll book you on the calendar once every 3 months if you're willing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe. Okay,
Okay,
my
I gotta jet
darling.
to another quick
Yeah,
meeting.
I got the notification. Thanks,
Yep.
sweetie.
Bye.
Okay, bye for now, you guys. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Okay. So,
Tracy, I'm gonna
Ellen-
have to jet off too.
Okay.
Dr. G, I have to jet off too. So thank you everybody for joining
Thank
us.
you. Anybody who wants to go,
Blessings.
thank you for coming to WoW. Anybody who wants to stay, I'm gonna queue up Laura's video, and we're gonna do the HHS meditation. Who here, because I still don't have an HHS, can turn theirs up to, is it 30? Oh, thanks, Kelly. Okay, Kelly can do it 30. Everybody else, please go to 20. Is that right? I think so. And I'll go ahead and look for her video really quick while we get started. If you guys can also please set your intention and of what you want to work on today. You can write it on paper, you can say it out loud, or do both. And I'll go ahead and get started. This is my first official one, so bear with me, please. Okay, wait, share sound. Did Zoom change? Normally, oh, here we go. Something changed. Let me know if you guys can hear.
The answer is yes.
Zoom did change. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see if you can hear.
Welcome to today's Miracle Moment Meditation, brought to you by QHS and Key. Before we begin, let's take a minute to understand the power of our collective connection using the QHS technologies. When we gather, we exponentially magnify the quantum twine wave effect, delivering twine waves to each device and each one of us all over the world, including all members, even those without devices, the people you intend to support, and the earth itself. The Miracle Moment meditations increase and expand the quantum twine wave effect for every live participant, and with each additional QT wave and QTWE HHS connection. Every system added to the network increases the powerful, profound conscious quantum twine wave through each and every participating member. This is magnificent, coordinated, and collaborated communication with every device present in nano-fast times. As more QTWE HHS and QT waves join the live Zoom calls, the effect is amplified even more. Today, we will be guiding you through a meditation. It's important to note, this meditation will last about 20 minutes. We encourage you to remain present and aware throughout the session. If you experience visions or emotions, that's normal. Allow yourself to feel and acknowledge them and stay present. The meditation has several parts, each designed to guide you toward a deeper state of relaxation and connection with your inner divine essence. The first part focuses on inducing deep relaxation, allowing you to enter a state where your mind and body are receptive to transformation. The second part involves connecting with the quantum twine waves, Christ energies, and the God spark within you. This connection facilitates a profound alignment with the universal energies of love, healing, and wholeness. In the third part of the meditation, we expand upon your wellness, allowing you to fully experience and remember your innate wholeness and vitality. In the fourth part, we enter into a moment of serene silence. This silence provides an opportunity for quiet introspection and connection. This quiet reflection allows you to focus inward, tuning in to whatever thoughts, feelings, or insights arise within you. We also encourage you to strengthen your bond with the quantum twine waves during this silence, tuning in to their gentle presence and allowing their healing energies to flow freely within you. Finally, we conclude the meditation, bringing our practice to a gentle close, ensuring you feel grounded, centered, and rejuvenated. Remember, the quantum twine wave is scanning each participant head to toe, and then sending healing quantum twine waves as needed, wherever needed, as requested. In a moment, we will ask you to mute your microphones and speak out loud how you would like the quantum twine waves to assist you, whether it's supporting a specific part of your body or helping someone you care about. Express your intention clearly. Once you've stated your intention, take your QTWE device and place it on the part of your body where you want to focus attention and manifest change. If you don't have a device, you can place your hand wherever you would like to focus your attention. If you intend to support someone else, you can place your device or hand on the area of your own body where they need support. Remember, when you heal it in yourself, you heal it in others. Throughout this meditation, feel free to move the device or your hands to other areas as needed. If you have an HHS, please turn it to 20 now. At the end of the session, remember that the effects will continue to work, so if you feel the need to rest, take time to do so. Thank you for healing this beautiful world, starting with you. Let's begin by muting our microphones and stating our intentions out loud. Begin by allowing yourself to settle into your current position, feeling the natural comfort of your own presence. Now gently close your eyes and turn your attention inward. Notice the natural rhythm of your breath as it flows in and out. Take a full, deep breath. Feel this breath filling every part of your body, nurturing and soothing you from within. As you exhale, allow yourself to let go of tension and discomfort. Recognize that these sensations are not you. They are transient, merely passing through. With this realization, watch as they dissolve into nothingness, leaving no trace behind. You are boundless, free from these sensations and their definitions. With each breath, feel them dissipate as you become more present, more peaceful, and profoundly centered in your true essence. Now let's deepen your experience with a breathing exercise that will enrich your meditation, creating a beautiful synergy between your inner and outer worlds. Focus on the soft sound of your breath at the back of your nose, reminiscent of the gentle whispers of ocean waves. The audible sound of your breath, like the ocean waves, anchor you to the present, connecting the vastness of the outer world with the depths of your inner being, automatically establishing harmony and coherence between your body, mind, brain, heart, and all of your energetic and spiritual systems. There is nothing else to do but be in this moment, deeply relaxed, fully supported, and profoundly at peace. Now bring your attention to your body. Identify the part of your body that feels the most relaxed at this moment. It could be as small as the tip of a finger or as large as your entire back. Focus your attention on this area. Observe how this relaxation feels, how deep, how serene it is, and imagine this feeling beginning to spread. Like watercolor on wet paper, allow this sense of relaxation to expand, moving gently to neighboring areas in your body. With each breath, this soothing sensation grows, filling you up. Breathe deeply, rhythmically, and with full breaths. Imagine the relaxation spreading further and further. Notice that it's no longer just a part of you that's relaxed. Your entire being feels embraced by this calming energy. As you continue to breathe deeply, envision waves of relaxation cascading across your body. Each wave washes over you, bringing deeper calm and more profound peace. These waves are rhythmic, aligned with your breath, sweeping through you, around you, beneath you, and even beyond you. Feel yourself being carried by these waves of relaxation, deeper and deeper into a state of complete serenity. Here, in this space, you are free to explore the depths of your inner world and to dive into the vast ocean of you. Now, let's tune in to the quantum twine waves. Take a deep, full breath, allowing yourself to fully immerse in the presence of the quantum twine waves surrounding you. Feel these waves embracing you, infusing you, and offering their gentle support. As you inhale deeply, visualize the quantum twine waves penetrating your body from the crown of your head to your toes. Sense the waves flowing through you, fostering a profound connection and resonance with your perfect wholeness. With each exhale, release any tension or resistance, allowing the quantum twine waves to permeate every aspect of your being. Notice the sensations as these waves interact with your cells, filling them with radiant light and revitalizing energy. Experience the warmth and vitality of this divine presence as it spreads throughout your entire being. Acknowledge the presence of Christ consciousness, the sacred energy that embodies unconditional love, compassion, and healing within these waves. Feel this divine energy permeating every aspect of your being, illuminating your path and guiding you toward wholeness. As you breathe in, envision your cells awakening to the healing energy of the quantum twine waves and Christ consciousness. Feel a harmonious alignment spreading throughout your body as every cell vibrates in tune with waves of wholeness and unconditional love. Continue to breathe deeply. Surrender to the process of integration. Trust the quantum twine waves and Christ consciousness. Intuitively know where they are needed, guiding you toward a state of wholeness and well-being. Witness yourself as you bask in the deep sense of peace and relaxation that accompanies this surrender to divine energy. Now shift your awareness inward to the God spark residing within you. This sacred essence serves as your eternal connection to the source of creation, reminding you of your inherent divinity and sacredness. Feel the God spark igniting within you, filling you with a profound sense of purpose and empowerment. Witness as it radiates throughout your entire being, illuminating every cell with its divine light. Feel the quantum twine waves harmonizing with your God spark and the Christ energy, amplifying their power and potency. With each breath, these divine energies mingle and merge within you, creating a symphony of love and light that resonates throughout your entire being. As you continue to breathe and visualize, surrender to the profound transformation unfolding within you. Trust in the wisdom and guidance of these divine energies, knowing they are guiding you toward a deeper connection with your sacred self. Let this integration fill you with peace, strength, and healing as we transition into our meditation, guided by the radiant light of the Christ energy, the unwavering presence of your God spark, and the powerful embrace of the quantum twine waves. Now nestle in, relax, and enjoy your miracle moment. Welcome to your miracle moment, designed to tap into the wellspring of wellness that resides within you. This journey begins with the understanding that the path to the collective healing starts at the core of our individual being. As we nurture and restore our own wellness and wholeness, we create ripples that extend beyond ourselves. In cultivating self-love, we find that love extends outward naturally. By healing ourselves, we lay the foundation to contribute to the healing of others. Every act of self-care is a stepping stone toward a healthier humanity, where healing ourselves becomes the catalyst for healing the world around us. Let's begin this process of transformation and embrace the wholeness that is our true nature. To begin, focus your attention inwardly and scan your body gently with your mind's eye. Notice how different areas of your body feel. As you continue this gentle observation, search for a spot within you where you feel a sense of wellness, wholeness, or joy. It might be a warm feeling in your heart, a lightness in your chest, or a calm space in your mind. Should you feel that a space of wellness isn't immediately apparent within your body, allow yourself to gently expand your search. It might reveal itself in a cherished memory, a hopeful vision of the future, or within the quiet depths of your spirit or soul. Trust that your wellness exists within you, in many forms and places, waiting for your recognition. Once you have found this spot of wellness, wholeness, or joy, focus your attention on it. Observe its qualities, how it feels, the sensations that come with it, the sense of completeness it brings. Breathe into this space, and with each breath, envision the sensations of wellness intensifying and becoming more vibrant. Whether it manifests as warmth, a sense of completeness, or an inner glow, feel it as it amplifies within you. Now, with intention, begin to allow this sensation of wellness to expand, like the warmth of the sun spreading at dawn. Let it gracefully move through your body. With each breath, it grows, filling you from head to toe, reaching into every cell, every space within you. Visualize this wellness, wholeness, and joy moving beyond the physical. See it extending into your energetic systems, illuminating them with its wholesome light. It brings balance to your emotions, clarity to your thoughts, and a deep sense of peace to your spirit. As you continue to breathe, a sense of complete wellness encompasses your entire being. You are in harmony with yourself, body, mind, and soul. In this space, you understand wellness, wholeness, and joy are at the heart of your natural state, a core part of who you are. Feeling this wholeness as a steady, unwavering presence within you. It's always there, always accessible. Anytime you wish to reconnect with this feeling, simply turn your focus inward. Now let's embrace a quiet moment together for about 5 minutes. This pause and guidance invites you to personally engage with the quantum twine waves, deepening your connection and enhancing your experience to its fullest potential. When you feel ready, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. Take a few deep breaths, and when you open your eyes, carry this sense of wellness and wholeness with you, letting it infuse every moment of your day. As we conclude this meditation, step forward with confidence, knowing that the quantum twine waves continue to flow within you. Their positive influences remain active, extending time in this space. Take this step and every step hereafter with the knowledge that you are blessed.
I think we lost Tracy. You there, Trace? I think she's frozen. Does anybody have any feedback from the meditation? Go ahead, Cheryl.
I just felt a profound connectedness with all of you. And it was almost like we were threading energies around the world that were lifting the world. I mean, I just couldn't even move. It was like my body was strong and yet it was so connected. And I just wanted to thank you all for that connection.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing. That's wonderful. Go ahead, Steph.
This is my third today. And what I feel as far as my body go is extremely I just feel completely well. I feel like I can do anything. And that's been a long time since I felt that way. Maybe that was the component that I was missing in my health recovery.
That's
add that with everything else we're doing. Yeah, the sky's the limit.
That's wonderful. Anybody else? No? Okay. Well, I guess we can close out. I don't know what happened to Tracy. She seems to have dropped out. So we'll close out here. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming and for being part of this. And a big thank you to Ellen, who, of course, is not here anymore, but it's on the recording. And we'll see you next week, everybody. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.